Sierra. This is Ocean Investigates. I was having a little difficulties trying to get the live launch. So as you guys come in, make sure you're hitting that notification bell. So make sure you're staying in the loop. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share, become a member if you like the content that I am dropping here and over at Ocean Investigates. While we're speaking on Ocean Investigates, Ocean Talk Radio, make sure you guys are joining me over at Ocean Talk Radio. Literally after this live. So come on up in here. Let's get started. Happy Wednesday to you guys. Happy hump day. So you already see what's going on. Someone is observing you, heavy on watching your growth. Ascension energy is going to be significant to this. This is someone that is learning you. Maybe they want to see if you're learning. To me, it seems like a weird ass energy. You already know I'm going to be upfront and honest with you about whoever this individual is or individuals that is watching whoever you are. Like I said, you're being watched. Someone is interested in your growth, learning from you, preparing for a new phase. For some of you guys, this is a person here that's preparing to come in with a connection. Whoever you are that's on social media, this is one specific place that this person is watching you. Of course, anything you need to know about your growth seer, you can find it in the description box below. I'm not going to keep you guys too long in the message, so take from this energy myself, the collector, my cards, my crown chakra, my third eye and third chakra. Anything that is not of divine love, I ask that you return any and all negative energy, hexes, curses, mirror magic, projections onto either collective or this reading back to the universe, return it back to its sender with love and light. With pinpoint accuracy, may their own energy help them to become spiritually aware. May this newfound energy be publicized for all to see. So it has been spoken, so it shall be done. Ashe, ashe, yo. Now, for some of y'all, it is a person that's holding on to something here with the Four of Pentacles energy. Somebody is kind of like watching how you are learning from being broke. And I gotta mention that with the Four of Pentacles energy, somebody here wants to see how you are handling being on the other side of the fence by being broke. So you could be someone here that came from money, or you had an interesting life where you had some sort of money, but they're watching your change as you are in this energy where you're dealing with saving, budgeting, have to managing your money. And so they're interested in that energy. Possibly this is an individual that actually had a they had a put in on whatever that is, you being on the other side of the fence. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. It is also a person who you're not speaking to, highly focused on you, but the message for you is to continue to focus on you, even though these individuals are focusing on whoever you are. This could be an earth sign towards Virgo Capricorn, or the message is more towards Virgo Capricorn energy. It is someone that is blended in your energy. They're not doing so much speaking. So if they're in your energy, on social media, they're not doing too much talking in it. This is a person here that may want to, or eventually, or preparing to have a conversation with you. And for those, you have also talked to this individual. Now, for some that do want to hear it, there is somebody here that may be preparing to come into union with whoever you are. Doesn't have to be love, but I do have the energy of someone coming in a relationship aspect with whoever you are. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. There is some sort of truth that somebody may want to reveal to you about your change, about the metamorphosis, the things that you are going through. Eventually down the line, I don't see when it is, but it is someone that will have a conversation with you. The death energy is here, that's showing out, and so the Ace of Swords did pop out. So the truth is that somebody is having some sort of intellectual breakthrough, a breakthrough. They are watching this energy, and the truth is that you have figured out that this person or multiple people are watching whoever you are, because I get that the Ace of Swords energy is people that are no longer in your life, people that have separated you from people, places, and things here, cutting out things and people. This person is also a person that's watching to see if you have cut off people and places, the ones that they have eliminated in your life. They're making sure you have stayed separated from these individuals. Just take what resonates here. It's fucked up, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. I don't like giving these types of readings because I wouldn't come into union with this person and I wouldn't forgive this individual. I'm just not that forgiving. I am forgiving, but I'm just not that forgiving when it comes to trying to control a person's life. It is not for them to try to control your life, but it is a person that is here. Now, it is time for somebody to own up on this Ace of Swords energy where people were cut out of your life, people, places, and things here. This was an idea from people that are no longer in your life. So if there's family, friends, people that are not in your life, specifically in Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or they're in your life somewhat, make no mistake, they are all there for a reason. If that's the only person, that's the only person that's there for a reason, while others are watching, because this earth sign energy looks like they're saying that they could change whoever you are to whoever the people that are not in your life. So they're there in some sort of aspect to teach you a lesson about your lifestyle. So your family and friends would be people that intervene, that allow this person to intervene. And when you think about intervening, it's to change the course of actions, to change someone's life. And so someone wanted to change your life. But also there's the preparing for some sort of union that's coming in. Heavy on this person also curious, or people are curious about some sort of tea that you are some sort of tea that you are dropping. Now, I don't know what kind of tea it is that you are dropping, but people seem to be interested and they're sipping something from whoever you are. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't on that tea aspect, okay? I got an attitude problem like a motherfucker. So when somebody invades my space, I could blow up on anybody. Especially when you're doing something that I wasn't a part of. So just take what resonates. I really get fucking upset with these kind of readings because it's not okay to do this to individuals, but they seem to think that it is okay to do whatever this is. Meanwhile, let me keep going. So there is something here that's coming to an end, or phase is wrapping up, because it is talking about phases. Maybe you're phasing out, they're intervening, whatever it is you had to go through with the Ace of Swords, with the Death energy. It looks like you had to go through multiple stages to get to the end of whatever this is, because they were on a mission. The Ace of Swords is a conquest. So somebody was on a mission to do something and to end possibly bad connections or whatever it was in your life. There is an Aquarius energy here, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Earth sign. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Whoever you are, you could have gained a spiritual, got into your North Node energy here. The High Priestess energy is here, so there seems to be an Aquarius High Priestess that is involved, a Scorpio that you don't have a connection with, and also an Aquarius that you don't have a connection with. So if you are any of the signs I mentioned, the opposites, the other signs are there as well. So if you're the Aquarius, the Star, the Scorpio, the Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, those signs are also involved with doing whatever this is to whoever you are. You are the High Priestess in this energy, so you are aware that they are penetrating your energy, and also they're curious about the sacred knowledge here. Everybody knows the truth now that you are aware that they are in your life to teach you some sort of lesson and to end cycles, okay? They failed at keeping it a secret from you that they are doing like an intervention. You know, like that show that used to come on TV. I don't know, we don't have like regular TV, but I remember a show that used to come on back in the day, and it's like intervention, where the family um involves themselves in someone's life where in their life where they feel like somebody is headed down a path to destruction. And so everybody intervened in whatever this is here to change your life. There is people that have had conversations with you on and off throughout the phases that you've been through. Certain phases where you elevate with the ascension energy here, you are allowed to have phone calls with one, two, or how many people they allow you to talk to. But then when you relapse, when you go back to angry, whatever it is, there's a list of things, because I'm hearing Seven of Cups energy, so I haven't seen it yet in the deck, but Seven of Cups is a multiple themes. So there's like A through Z and something like that. And I heard military army. So something about military people are enforced, or they're in this energy like you're in a boot camp energy. So in certain phases, you are allowed to talk to the people that are Ace of Swords that were cut out of your life. But there was a conversation that was ended with a Scorpio and Aquarius energy and an Earth sign energy here. I don't know why, but it seems that when there is like a relapse of something, doesn't mean drugs. When there is a like something, people, you're no longer able to have conversations with someone. There is an expressive energy around an earth sign energy. So you may be speaking more to the earth sign energy. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. Heavy on somebody moving very fast in your energy. When certain things that you are speaking, there is an earth sign that is moving fast here. Um, so just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Heavy on that Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck here. So this is all being witnessed online. If this is the overall, everybody is watching you on a platform. They failed to keep this in a bubble on a platform. Six of Wands, public and public. So whatever it is, everything that you're going through and the intervening that they're doing, it is for the public to see. So now it gives me restorative justice. So everybody kind of said that you did something, and so there is mediation. So it's public mediation. So this would include that you have coaches, doctors, and things that are around you. When you're out in public, you will see more EMS trucks. You will see people that, if because whatever it is that they're putting you through, chances are people end up wanting to unalive themselves, hurt themselves. So when you're out in public, there is a high um energy surrounding law enforcement, but I saw EMS. So EMS and things of that is in your energy when you are out in public, because again, I have to stress, when people are in these types of situations, people don't always make it. They end up trying to unalive themselves, kill themselves, things of that nature, possibly hurt other people. So I heard standby. So it is energies, police, EMS, and things like that that are on standby when you're in a public situation. But all of these individuals are with you as well. So when you're out in public, they're riding with you. When you're online, they're also in the online energy as well. Um, it's nothing good about this at all. It may seem that way to you, but I don't find nothing cute about it. I'm not happy with delivering this message. I just hate these kinds of messages that I have to deliver. Because it makes me get angry. It makes me very fucking angry, where I just want to just snap the whole reading. This shit ain't fucking all right. Is not all right at all, especially when you bring the public in. The Six of Wands is they're utilizing a public platform, and the truth is being spoken by the High Priestess Aquarius energy, on a public platform. And it is, the truth is, you've had an intellectual breakthrough, but you've also had a breakthrough and you figured it out that they're doing this to you. These 4 cards are telling me that you figured this out here. 3 of Pentacles energy. You figured out that it was a collaboration here with the 3 of Pentacles, everybody, and it took great skill and trade to implement whatever this was here. And it has to do with individuals. I gotta get off of here because it's pissing me off. This is making me very angry. This is making me very fucking angry. It's making me very angry. Because anyone that could publicly shun you, this is scrutiny. This is a lot that happened to you. 6 of Wands is, this is very embarrassing. This is this is heart-wrenching. This is very, it's not okay to do this to individuals and to think that they can come back into your life where there's going to be cookies and ice cream, pizza and celebration and hugs and shit like that. This is not that kind of, I don't know about you, but I'm definitely not into reconnecting with people that have walked out of my life and damn near unalived me, caused destruction, and think that you can come in and say, oh, you're the winner, you get XYZ. No, it is not acceptable. So I don't know about you. You can allow these MFers back in your life, but I would not. My mom can't approach me. My brother can't approach me. None of my exes can come back into my life. After separating for so long, you cannot enter my life and think that we're going to rebuild, let alone be in a partnership with anyone. We won't be friends. We won't be lovers. So you accept what it is that you want to accept from this reading. I came in here in a great energy. I was feeling great, but this pissed me off that people actually do this. It's not okay. On no levels is it okay. So judgment energy here says that a whole group, 3 of Pentacles, a whole group of individuals judged you. So like I said, restorative justice. Everybody played a part in your judgment energy. And everybody played a role and said that everybody here would fix whoever you are. And whatever this is, to end whatever it was in the world card. Now, the cycle has come full circle, or whatever it is with the death in the world card. There is something coming to an end. There's a judge that awarded whatever this is that they implemented in the 3 of Pentacles energy. A judge allowed them to do whatever this is, and everybody is fucking aware. It makes me so emotional, son. That a judge, that a fucking the Justice Department was all involved. Your family, your friends, and co-workers were all involved in this. This is a disgrace. This is why I'm not open to anything religious. I will never be a Christian. I'm never fucking falling up in nobody's church. I'm not doing none of that. Why? Because most of your participants are those individuals that thought it was okay to do this to a human being. And as humans, you make mistakes. And that's a part of life. But to somebody, for people to intervene and think that they can change your life is unacceptable to me. You don't deserve anyone's love. You don't deserve anyone's friendship. You don't deserve to be in their or their children's lives, because for some of y'all, you had to endure, and it had to be allowed for you to even have your child involved. Because see, a judge allowed them to do this to you with your child, because it had to be authorized with judgment energy to even allow your child to be a part of what you endured. Now, what kind of judge would allow a child to go through this heavy scrutiny, this whatever this was that you went through? But that judge did, because it's a community effort with the Three of Pentacles. And now the Three of Pentacles is recognition. Everybody has been recognized, but people got recognition and promotions off of you. Three of Pentacles and Judgment say they got promotions, advancement off of what you endured. Now, if that's not a wake-up call for you not to allow these people back in your life, then I don't know what to tell you. My mother, and I'm going to say it to the day I die, can't enter my life anymore. My family, my friends cannot come in my life and think it's going to be sunflowers, roses, butterflies, and birds. You cannot. As far as I'm concerned, they are all the death energy to me. And you cannot revive the dead, because when the dead is gone, the dead is gone. And so everyone that has exited my life is dead to me, meaning the dead cannot be revived. So this is almost personal for me and for a lot of you. Accept it or not, they're in your energy on a Six of Wands. And everybody know it's an app and a platform. This is you having to even get approval to utilize apps, to get online. Judgment and Three of Pentacles. We have to approve the apps that you use. We have to approve if you work on an app. We have to approve it. Otherwise, Judgment says error message. We have to allow you to have a life. And if you haven't completed a phase, death energy, you cannot pass go. You cannot work. You cannot get online. You cannot work on an online app. This is cruelty. They should have just treated you. This is damn near an animal treatment. Because this is primal instincts. God, I woke up on a great side of the bed this morning. But I'm an energy reader first, and I feel nothing but energy from this reading. Hangman energy. Everybody sacrifice you. Everybody. Hangman, this is phases. Again, metamorphosis energy. Everybody said that they could change you. Everyone agreed to let go attachments to the Aquarius, the High Priestess, but you found it out. You figured it out. Everybody agreed to let go of you. Everyone. And every sanction that you endured in a judgment energy, you might as well say you were condemned. You were casted out from the public. And the public was allowed to shun you, publicly humiliate you. Everybody agreed to publicly humiliate you with your child and your children. Everybody participated in throwing you under the fucking bus with your child and your children. fucking blood pressure should be up right now. I woke up in a great mood until I saw these cards, and I'm emotional as fuck. Because no man walking on the face of this planet, whether it be man, woman, judge, should not have this much control over somebody that you dictate who humiliates who. And this is exploitation. Six of Wands energy is exploiting you and your child or children. So everybody condemned you online when you initially started. Ace of Swords energy says everybody, Judgment and Six of Wands, everybody got online and judged you. Everybody was able to throw stones at you, call you crackheads, call you prostitutes, call you dick-sucking whores, men, women, whatever it was. Everybody was allowed to do it because a judge authorized the group to be able to publicly humiliate you. A judge said that it's all right to drag a person in their child. Not this child is off limit or these children are off limits. No. Everything was nothing was off limits. And what they did to you. Nothing was off limits. Everybody sacrificed you. And you connected the dots on the partnerships with the Two of Cups. These are people that you were in relationships with who assumed Two of Cups that when it was all done, that they was going to come back in and be in a partnership with you. Hangman, Two of Cups. Came in as a relationship, sacrificed the relationship to teach you a lesson, and thought that when it was done, that they were going to come in and marry you and be with you. You gotta breathe for a second. That pisses me off. Don't tell me to shake shit off. Ain't nothing shakeable. And I understand you, but I'm not into all that God this and God that. When you wrong, you wrong. It ain't, you can't tell me to shake nothing off that I endured. And I have to get here every day and read it for the next person who's going through the same thing. Ain't nothing. Because I read energy first. So it is nothing you can tell me to shake off. And people should be lucky that this person in the star energy had that much faith. Because that's faith. Your faith is unshakable. Doesn't mean you're going to go join a church, because I won't. But your faith was unshakable. They condemned you. Judgment energy and star says your faith was even condemned. You didn't believe in God. That's what they said. This is a dirty son of a bitch. And excuse my language, but I have every right. It's freedom of speech. I can say what I want. You don't tell me what to do on my channel. This is my channel. I'm not a part of your life or your channel. Ace of Cups energy here. Heavy on family. Heavy on people that you loved. Involved. People you were intimate with. Piss me off. I don't play about kids. I don't play about none of that. And anything that a kid had to endure with you is unacceptable. That's what their core values should have taught them, is that every child should have been off limits. Do what you want to the adult, and you deal with it whatever way you need to deal with it. But when it comes to children, I don't play that. And beefing, no nothing. And for the fact that it was allowed with a child or children, this judge should be set down. This community should be set down. Because they didn't separate. They allowed you to sit and waddle in it with your child. You don't get no praises, but they got reward. They got recognized. Because see, you pay attention to detail. But they was here to pay attention to the detail in your life. This is somebody here keeping a log on that, observing and watching your growth, social media stalking, whatever it is. These are people that kept logs on your life, and people have moved. Because it says people have moved. Two of Swords energy. Heavy on offsetting factors here with the Two of Swords energy. There's a dilemma, crossroads energy with the Two of Swords here because of the truth here. Somebody or people, when the truth came out and when you found out, Ace of Swords, Two of Swords says people started to fold. People have walked away. People can no longer watch, but they are watching you too. But it's hard to watch whoever you are ever since you figured something out. Two of Swords, Ace of Swords, Six of Wands. It is very hard to watch once you figured it out. There is no mercy here. And I have none for anyone. I don't have any. Because it's shame on you. You can't ask me for mercy on anything. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups. There is messaging going on about this. Five of Cups. People are crying. People that see you. You have brought people to tears with your rise and the star energy. Your renewal. This rejuvenating your self-care energy for you and your child. Five of Cups said they are sad. They are crying. These are tears. And people have moved on and abandoned because you have moved them to tears or watching your tears. And the Five of Cups energy had people folding and walking away and regret. Crying on spoiled milk. The milk was already poured and spilled. This is why people walked away. Because the damage was already done to you. Remember, it was meant to build you. Let me get them likes up. 182 people up in here with 80 something likes. Now I can see the likes and y'all can't. But 182 people with 80 likes. So you like the content because half of the people, again, are the ones that are judges. They are the judges in your life. Half of the people in your chats are some that folded and some that are still in on it. And that's for somebody that's on social media. You can't pray for me. You should pray for yourself, and you should pray for the child that you exploited and did damage or could have damaged. You should pray for yourself. Don't get in here and pray for the victims because you did it to the victims. You should pray for yourself. You should pray that that victim did not fuck your ass up. You should pray that they had enough faith that they didn't go and unalive people, that they didn't try to unalive themselves and their children, because you see it every day on the news. A girl just killed her 4-year-old child and held her in her arms, shot the little girl up. You see the things that this is what this could cause. Everything comes with a price. And people could have literally harmed themselves, unalived their children, the ones that they had to endure this misfit energy with, not knowing if you didn't make it to the point where I figured out or people figured out something, you could have unalived your child. People do it, losing everything. I just watched it on the news. This is why you got people folding, 5 of Cups abandoning, breaching their contracts. 5 of Cups says they signed contracts. And that's a breach of a contract because it's too much pain to watch. People are disappointed. People are grieving the loss of you. These were people that could have really loved you, but they know they can't come back from it because Ace of Cups says people love you, but they know how you feel. Judgment energy, criticism energy. They know how you feel. This is redemption energy. This is rebirth. People know exactly how you feel in your rebirth energy. Star and Judgment say, I know how you feel. Because if the shoe was on the other feet, they wouldn't know how they would, or they would probably feel the same way, that you cannot come back into my life. And so some understand and some just can't or won't ever understand, while you won't allow them back in your life. But some understand because they grieving that moment that they lost a good girl, a good guy, or a good person. So what? You needed to do whatever it is that somebody said that you needed to do. You still were a good person, because love is the overall energy of the message. So that means you loved everybody that you encountered. I love all of my friends and family members, that I will turn over stones for them. To the day I died, I would give them the hair off my head, the clothes off my back, the cars I drive, the place I live in. And I have done it. I have moved out of my own home and gave it to my own family. This is what you do when you love people. You sacrifice. And so I sacrificed and gave a lot to people that I loved and made things happen. But none of them are telling people about the things you did for them, only that they were there to fix you, because they said that you were broken and you needed to be fixed. One more on death. Hierophant, a Taurus. So a whole program. Hierophant, a Taurus is here. We got an earth sign here that's appearing nonchalant. Earth sign is appearing nonchalant, pretending to be unbothered. I told you that earth sign was here. And the earth sign is the one that revealed some sort of truth about you, but also said that they were the ones that could change you. The Taurus. Could be a Taurus, doesn't have to be. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This was the real of the earth. And they said that they could change you. This is a person that also switched up on you as well, because metamorphosis doesn't just mean in your life, hangman energy, they also changed on you. Ace of Cups, whether a lover, 2 of Cups, whether a lover. They came in and participated something in your life, did something with you quickly. 8 of Wands says quick. And they quickly changed up on you. 7 of Cups here. There were so many ideas here. Because see, somebody came in and played God. This is a religious man or religious somebody who came in and try to play God, or they're part of some sort of religious group, coven, cult. That's why I don't give too many praises to people in the church. Why? Because they'll be the same ones here. Hypocrisy, hypocrites, contradict one's own lifestyle. And I've been in many churches, been a part of everything with my family. But this is the reason why I walked away and became spiritual. Because they will be the same ones that will destroy you and then try to rebuild you. This is why we don't praise the same God. Because God will not allow another human to do this and say, I was there to teach you a lesson. That ain't God. That's mankind playing God. Understand how God would not do this to you. And they're going to put in the Hierophant energy, well, God won't allow you or put too much on you that you cannot bear. Lies. This is man-made energy who pretended and utilized the church energy, the Hierophant energy. Their education came from God. Hierophant energy, this is a Bible. Or somebody in here is that Hierophant energy. Again, there was education here. 6 of Wands and online school is involved. I'm very good at this. 6 of Wands and Hierophant says an online school is involved. So if your child is in school, this is how close this was. This is why everybody running around here talking about, hey, close. We ain't close at all. Understand, when people show up in your energy and say words like hate close, pay attention. I'm very nice, but I'm very dark too. That's my yin and my yang. If you ever betray me, because I would never do this and I wouldn't wish it on the world. I would never wish this on anybody. And it's people that I hate. And I don't like that word. But I would not wish this on you, your children, or nothing. I wouldn't even allow my mother, if the shoe was on the other foot, and if there was something that you could take the place, if my mother, when we were cool, I would have tried to take the place for her and not have her endure what people have went through. Because I wouldn't want anybody to go through the moments that I had to, and possibly a lot of y'all had to endure what I had to get down and cry and didn't know if I was going to be able to face life again. I would never want my mom or my siblings, and can't stand them, to go through that. I would never want to see my nephews, my sister, her children, their children endure any of this. I will never allow anyone to push anybody around. I'm not a bully, and I ain't into bullies. This is a whole church, religious people. Maybe it's a collaboration of church people here as well. But they were allowed to push you around and judge you. Put you in a circle that you was the rock and they was the cult or the coven or the group or the peers around you, and everybody were pushing you. Everybody had the trust test in school. I know we did. And everybody were able to push you around, weigh you down. 2 of Swords. Weighing one's options right now, people are. Because they have some sort of fantasy, or whoever this liar man or woman is, because this is a liar. Now, I don't know if somebody lied on you, a Taurus or somebody came in and changed your life. See, there was an added energy here because I see subtraction, so something was added. So somebody came in and added something to your life quickly. and departed. They retracted themselves. It's kind of like I shared the story about, y'all know my story about when I used to be on stuff. But when I got with a person, I would only buy things in like only like 5, 10 here, and it'll last me like the week, right? Or like through the weekend when I come off the road or something. But when I got in my relationship, he would not allow me to buy it in the small quantities that I used to get it. And he like his friend only sell them in like 100 pack. And I'm like, that's too many. That's a lot. But when he started to get it from his friend in 100 packs, we started to take more. And so I have to share this so you can understand what I mean about an added energy. There was something added in the energy where somebody did more of something in order for you to be placed in whatever it is. You had to be judged. You had to have something really bad where somebody was a judge or somebody was allowed this to happen. Because you can just pop a bean or two. You can do whatever it is, smoke a blunt. That's not enough for you to be able to enter this kind of program. You have to be someone that's doing 100 beans, a party pack of beans. It don't matter if they were strong and I'm giving an example. It don't matter if it was strong. It was the quantity. And so whatever it is, and that's not for everybody. You choose your situation for your life. I'm giving my example from my life. Because the 8 of Wands says come in quickly and retreat quickly. Somebody had to come in and introduce you to something quickly and quickly get out in order to put you in this judgment energy where a group you were judged by your peers. Some of y'all, it was lies, but it could have happened like a month. It could have been one day, a couple days. It just needed to be enough to put you in whatever this was. It don't mean you did it for life. It don't mean you were addicted, but it had to look like you had to have addiction or you had addictions that you had to overcome. Whatever it was, you drunk, ate too much gum, ate too much food, you saw too many people. Somebody had to do something in that life to put you in that predicament. And it came in, this gone with the wind. Came in for the kill, got up real quick, and put you in whatever this is, the devil energy. I can't even make that up. Look at the devil. So addictions said that you were toxic, that you were abusive, you had a dark side, you had a party lifestyle. Somebody came in here and switched your life. Ace of Cups said love. So somebody came in and chose to switch your life and said, you want love? You was the devil. The faith in the devil energy on the star said, you ain't believe in God. You believed in the devil. This a bad omen. The star is a good omen. So you was a bad influence. But this is somebody in their shadow self themselves. They the devil too. See how the group can contribute? See how it's two sides to the coin? The 3 of Pentacles on the church energy and the Hierophant. Oh, they were allowed to be the devils. This is two sides. I'm the church person, so I'm okay to be the devil in your life to teach you a lesson. Wait a minute. That don't even make sense. But that's what they were doing here. 3 of Pentacles, judgment, Hierophant energy, and the star being the faith in your North Node energy. I'm allowed to go from my North Node energy and be in the devil energy to transform you, to change you. See? That's why you will be mindful about who the church people, this alumni, because see, this is alumni. This is government people. Now we got the judgment and a Hierophant confirming a judge, councilmen, people in this energy. I was a loner myself. I only hung out with my friends and family when they had get-togethers and shit. We hang out. You don't do it every day. This is not an everyday thing. I used to hang out with my friends when I had friends, not on an everyday basis. Because why? They had jobs too. So on occasions, family get together, cookouts, because I felt like we were family. So you think that you can do those things with the people that you've known for 10, 12 years. Someone mixed all of that, and I don't even know, and I don't even got time to go into how they even changed those happy moments that you was having with people to, oh, you was the person that came to the party and you was making everybody sick at the party. All you did was come and start problems at the parties, at the devil energy. That's all you did, was be toxic. And when you come around, only toxicity followed you. Obsessions and addictions. People became obsessed and addicted to the Six of Wands energy, the fame, the fortune, what they got, the recognition. Three of Pentacles is recognition. The recognition that they got off of this. They became obsessed and addicted to your music, changing your life. To be the judges in your life. Because why they became addicted, they had connections to the judgment and hierophant, to higher ups, the law, judges. So it made them hierophant energy, superior, feel superior, subordination, made them feel like they can keep their foot on your neck. And I can treat you any kind of way because a judge said I could. And your opinion don't matter because it was overridden by a judge, a councilman, a mayor, congressman, whoever it was. This church, nothing that you did, even if you got in trouble in the middle or whatever it was, everything, if you went through a court situation, it is here as well. There was no leniency given. There is no help for whoever you are, because Hierophant in judgment says a judge in a court situation. They even participated on a female judge or a male judge and some sort of judgment that was placed on you. So what they were doing in a court situation that you also went through, they all participated. This ain't right. And you probably will never get a chance to speak your truth. Because you got people in places, a judge, several judges who collaborated, teamwork in the Justice Department, Hierophant in judgment, teamwork in DOJ. This is superior court. Hierophant is superior court. So higher courts. So there's judges in a higher court. This is why your cases were turned over from lower court to superior court. This is why it skipped being held in small court to superior court. This is on a government level. Because you were looking at, they was trying to make you a felon. This is Fed energy. So they try to make you, this ain't going to be for everybody. I swear, that part ain't for everybody. Because everybody don't get in trouble. They took something in your life that happened in the past and made you a felon, made you put you in a federal courtroom where you were judged, where with the judgment energy, a judge could have gave you up to 10 years. Remember, I was facing 10 years for a Home Depot or a rental truck with a rental contract. And the judge, the DA, tried to give me 10 years, son, off of a rental truck. And with no background. Son, I don't have a record. I don't have a record. But Henry County courtroom, that's why I had to take the plea. So they would not take my child. And so I accepted probation for a year. Because they try to make me a felon on a no damn well that it should have been a silver suit. Griffin did the same thing, turned both of my cases into federal cases. And I'm just like, man, I don't have a record. And so in Griffin, Spalding County, and in Henry County, both hit me with the same charges. And both were contracts. And they took my silver suits and turned them into felony cases. And so I had to sacrifice for my daughter. Ain't no way I would give my daughter to the state because they was telling me a minimum of 3 years in prison, 10 years at the max. And the DA would not let up off of it. And I kept telling them that I kept even said to the judge that they were trying to pressure me into accepting the pleas. They would only give me 24 hours to answer my pleas, not give me 3 days, not 4 days, a week. They would give me less than 24 hours. The DA, Latrice, would give me she would come in with a plea and I would have less than 24 hours to answer a plea. And I'm like, I'm studying law. That is, you're supposed to have time between the client and the lawyer to agree. They would only give me 24 hours to answer to a plea. So the day of court, she would not come off of giving me 3 years minimum in prison. So I'm like, without a record, and my lawyer would not fight for me because she was the a court appointed. So I took the 12 months probation, the 90-day, I got 100 and some hours community service, and I got a theft prevention program I got to take. I'm like, man, off a silver suit. I had to surrender because of my child. So no parent wants to be locked up and have no family or nowhere for my daughter to go. Not even her dad is around. So I ate that, knowing that I was innocent. Knowing that it was 20 witnesses on the discovery. And I'm like, man, I don't even know 20 people that could possibly been in Home Depot while I rented the truck with the cameras and everything in there. It is no way that I went behind the counter, stole the keys with a rental contract, let alone it being in a company name. They didn't even go after the company. They went after me. So I ate it. But this is the type of energy you're dealing with. When I say that, you probably won't be able because there's so many people in high places involved in what you went through. Devil energy. Man, I ain't intend on making that message long, y'all, but some people need to hear it. And for those that are in your energy watching you watch me, they need to hear what they did to whoever this woman or man was. Because women ain't no less than, they ain't no better than men, because men go through it too. And I already did the reading about the 7 seals were broken. This is here broken. Especially with the Hierophant energy. Okay? 10 of Swords. Everything collapsed. Everything is collapsing. 2 of Swords. Everything started to collapse when people started folding or people started calling truces and folding because the things started collapsing. People kept feeling bigger. Give me they sacrificed the star energy. Whoever you are, that's the star with the spiritual connection. The one that's healed. You are the one they sacrificed, Hangman energy, when I cut the deck on the 7 of Cups energy. But let me tell you, you remember that movie 7 Ways to Die, or some sort of like so many ways to die? I forgot what it's called. I can't quote it verbatim, but it's something like so many ways you can die. 7 of Cups energy on the Hangman was exactly that. They had multiple ways that they were going to sacrifice you. 7 of Cups said this is multiple options. We had to hangman you. So if the first one didn't work with the judge, with the courthouse, that didn't work, we're going to try another way. We're going to try another way. We're going to try another way. 1,000 ways to die. Thank you so much. I knew it was something like that. I knew it was like ways to die. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So whoever it is, they had multiple avenues to unalive you or to, it doesn't always mean death, but it could have been with the death energy, but to sacrifice you to change your life. And if that means putting you in near-death experiences with your child, we had multiple ways to do it. Let me get one more, y'all. while you were in a Five of Wands energy here. Quarreling and arguing, Hangman energy on the Five of Wands says that there is some sort of Aquarius rival in your energy, or these are people were in competition with you. People ended up finding out that people were like in competition with you, jealous of you, people that were involved. Because that's what it says. The Ace of Swords said people found out that you have sibling rivalry, people that were your rivals, with Ace of Cups being love, people that you love. Then these people started beefing with each other over your star energy, you rising, your revival, your rejuvenated energy. An Aquarius wish was fulfilled. Because see, there's an Aquarius that went to the church energy. So somebody that you knew in the Ace of Cups, whether it be friend, family, somebody that you love, they utilize a Taurus or a church energy, because that says they went to a church. Star and the Hierophant says an Aquarius went to a church. Whoever that is, they try to say you had all this anger within you. But that's not true. This would make you angry. If you didn't have it, this would make you angry. A lot of things were done, multiple choice energy, to show a side of you that you didn't even present to others. No, we're going to put things out there to make you angry. We're going to put church people out there, things that you didn't have in you. They're going to put it out there to frustrate you. You naming trucks and things. You know what I notice every time I get on here and I name trucks and I say things about vehicles, I tell you about like tags, certain vehicles. As soon as I hit the road or certain signs, I see more of it. People start getting in my energy, driving in front of me. Their tags, I have the things that I say in my lives. But you know what? I don't say it here. I don't come and tell y'all that half the things I talk about as soon as I hit the road, it's a plethora of that it's everywhere. On billboards, it'll be on somebody's car, something that I seen, and something that I said in here, it'll be on their tab. I'll say, I see you. I'll go out and a tag get in front of me in my car. It says, I see you. I get on here, I'll mention a Bronco or the trucks with the ducks in the windows, with the rainbow, with the colors energy. I get outside, in every corner I'm at, they be in the Bronco trucks or in that big, the trucks, and they'll have them in their window. Like, and everywhere I go, I'm like, man, it's crazy. Everything I mention, when I step outside, I see it everywhere. But Six of Wands said, hey, Three of Pentacles, we're all participant. All the colors that you see, the vehicles, the Genesis, the cars that you see with the colors in the window, that says we're willing participants. Some way, shape, form, or fashion. Now, everybody ain't going to be on a road. Me and my daughter had that conversation yesterday about the people on the highway. I told my baby, I said, everybody on the highway ain't out to get you. Everybody on the highway ain't a part of it. But a lot of people are. Because that would make you look crazy. That would make you look paranoid that everybody is out. No, it's an energy that's projected from them. I see energy. I see energy and I feel it. So I know. And some people are just obvious the way they look. You can tell who's a cop. You can tell who's like ex-military, army, or if they're still in. And I try to teach my daughter, and I know sometimes it's gonna take a while to tell her who she's looking at, because sometimes it's hard. Let me get out of here, y'all. Let me get to the Ocean Talk Radio. And I'm so apologetic about the beginning of the message, but I really don't care. Because see, you are the Empress, Star. Whoever this Aquarius is, you are the Empress or the Emperor. But this is also saying an Aquarius mother is here. So your Aquarius mother was here in Five of Wands, Hangman energy, participated, and that was your rival, your mother, your sister, this female presence. But it says the Aquarius is the Empress. You are the winner. because a wish is going to be fulfilled. The star energy is a fulfillment of a wish, right? So you are someone's wish. But there's also, speaking of the Hangman Five of Wands, of your mother's wish. Your mother had a wish fulfilled off of the Empress. Hangman energy, when your life changed, your mother life changed. Or a female that you knew, their life changed. Male or female, whoever it is that you knew. Okay? But right now the Empress is here. You are mother. So again, you are a mother that had to endure whatever this is with your child. But by the hands of a mother, doesn't have to be your mother, but someone that's a mother. But right now it's an Aquarius woman. Mother, sister, wife, girlfriend. Their wishes were fulfilled off your back. But now, because you've healed Empress star energy, a wish is supposed to be fulfilled for whoever you are. Because see, they wanted you to be the Empress. I don't know if somebody was jealous that you had a female child. Because Hangman Five of Wands would say somebody is jealous that you had a female child who is also a baby Empress. A baby already grew into her power. She already in her power. So either a mother was jealous that you had a female child because you broke a cycle, or you did something here with family being ancestral lineage. Somebody in here, a sister, a female, son, you could have had a daughter and they got boys. Girl, you could have had, they have boys. Somebody is upset that you, because Five of Wands is a conflict, a challenge, competition, a rival, a strife, argument, fight. Somebody here is mad that you had like a girl. This is a female child that was born to an Empress. But you were the Empress that was born to your mother, or the Emperor that was born to your mother. And somehow they were your competition or something, or a female that you knew. I'm gonna just leave it open, but it's for sure a mother. And it's your beauty. Somebody didn't like your beauty, your silhouette, your body. I don't even know why a mother would be looking at like your body, but this is somebody looking at how you shape, how you look, how people love you, your men, how people made love to you. And that's so weird. I just gotta be honest. Somebody is like into like how people made love to you. Like if people gave you a good ucking, or a man gave good ucking to whoever a woman was, somebody was jealous of that you would love, that people made love to you. They ain't just uck you. That's weird to say, but it's the truth. I don't know who mama watching, because what I see is darkness, but I see like somebody in the dark, like peek on the doorway. Kind of like, it's kind of like I see a door, but I see darkness, but I see, you know how like that panel between the door, I see like somebody like, maybe they watching or they listening to you be intimate if they are around, or I don't know if you kept a door cracked. I don't know. But somebody was listening or watching you be intimate, or they could hear it. And they're jealous of that. Maybe your sister as well, because this is a sister as well, female gals. People are jealous that a man made love to you and they ain't just screw you. Men loved you. The man made love to his woman, his women, or whether you had a group of women. I don't know how many women you had, son, but it's how you treated them. And somebody wasn't getting that kind of treatment that you were getting or giving. That's weird, but that's something like that for somebody, especially with like a Scorpio, because a Scorpio and like a Taurus had sex with somebody you knew here, because they was participating, and so they had sex with an Aquarius mother, but your mother could be an Aquarius, and your siblings, which drew a conflict between your mother and a sibling, because two men or a couple men you slept with your mother and sister, which caused them to beef as well, because the sex must was good. No. I know my people. If it was my people, the dinglings was good. That ain't no cap. I can talk about them and still tell them they still got good sex. I will do it, and I do. I do. You know how you gotta be like, you good son of a inch, I can't stand you. That's the error. I will say that. I feel if it was good, it was good. It was bad, it was bad. So the Queen of Pentacles is the High Priestess as well. So you really the thing out here. You really are a businesswoman. You are a businessman. You are a grounded, nurturing parent. You are practical. You don't live beyond your means. And right now, whoever you are is the divine feminine high priestess energy. Your source of income comes from you being the high priestess. And it says something is happening in it, but it's still saying you being practical. I don't know how that makes sense. You just probably doing what I'm doing. You just manage with the money you get from whatever it is that you're doing. So if you are a content creator as a seer, it says you just making it work. If that's your form of income, you either subsidizing, you're doing something else, or you just managing with being a high priestess. This is being practical with your money that you get from being a high priestess or a seer man. You just practical. You don't, yeah. I hope that makes sense, okay? Bottom of the deck, a Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you're self-sufficient. You're showing that you have always been that energy. Now somebody memory out here serving them correctly. Ah, yeah, Simon Houston has always been self-sufficient. She has always been a practical mother, loving and nurturing, not to my kids, but your kids too. Somebody memory over here like, now everybody out here like, we was judging them for being a good mom, or being a good father. Somebody self-sufficient, somebody that's work independent. We was judging somebody for being all the right things. So I don't know what you had to endure, but I just gave y'all examples of my life. But the overall energy is that you were being judged for being the right person. You might have made mistakes because the devil says that, hey, you smoke weed, you drunk a drink. The devil is those things. Understand, drinking a drink. It is, and I know it's not, you don't want to look at it like that. I mean, it is what it is, but everybody here, the judge drink. Look at the judge sitting here in the devil energy. These are overrides. The judge drink. The judge ski slope. There's somebody in here in those energies. They snorting coke. They popping pills. They going to work in a cop car, like a cop car. They on other things, but they also have sexual things here as well, because Ace of Cups and the devil says people are doing things up under the sun in the SEX energy here, but they don't want the public to know about Six of Wands energy, that they're undercover freaks. The judge an undercover freak. The cop an undercover freak. That AKA judge here, she a freak. Freakily. It is what it is. But they can judge you. But they should not be judging you. Judge me not. Because they can't throw stones at a glass house. And they were out here throwing stones at your house. And they have secrets in their own dwellings. When they look in the mirror, they see you. You're a reflection of me. I'm a reflection of you. In so many ways. Drinking, eating chips, whatever remember, this is overindulging. So whatever that overindulging was, drinking soda, eating bubble gum, going to the club on the weekend, going Saturday to the club and go to church on Sunday. Whatever that was, because people do it. They were shunning you for things that when they look in this mirror and that devil energy, you're a reflection of me and I'm a reflection of you. I can see me and you can't see them, but you know that they're there. But hey, son, you mean. The judge like to shake her ass. He like to go get his ingling sucked. He has cheated on his wife. I'm going to be very real. I'm going to probably be One of the realest readers that you probably gonna ever meet if you ever met me in real life. It's always the same thing. This is why males are they were my friends, because I'm one of the females. Even if they were my lovers, we became friends because I keep it real. I was friends with their women that they slept with, and I'll come and hang out at the cookhouse with them. Some of them wanted to sleep with me too. They ended up wanting to sleep with me. Because they be thinking I'm like that. I go that way, and I don't. I'm just really cool. I get girls to give me their numbers around my sons when I used to be around my men friends. Um, but whoever it is, they just know I suck a mean England probably was like she can probably eat some mean Uchi probably, but I don't know about all that. And about all that. But anyway, this is what I do have for y'all. This is incredible. This reading was outstanding. For real, for real. Five of Wands, Nine of Pentacles here, Nine of Cups, yes. And despite all of this, somebody wants to still come in with an offer. Despite how you feel, they still want to come in. Somebody, I don't know. This is the weirdest thing, and it's gonna be the weirdest love offer because they want to fight. They want to be. I don't know. It's like somebody. I don't know what to say, but somebody really out here like, I'm still gonna be with you. I'm still gonna fuck it. If he won't love you, she won't love you, I'ma love you. And I'm gonna take all of that because I know what you endured through these people. Now, there is somebody, I just gotta say it. The Knight of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Three of Cups is like, I'm still willing to be with you. So I don't know, y'all. Somebody is still out here trying to be with you. Like, okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. And hey, just what it is, y'all. But it made me so upset with this reading. And I love y'all so much. And I didn't mean to keep y'all so long, but I'm gonna head over here to Ocean Talk Radio because as a mother, I got to get out here and go do some door dashing. So I'm gonna try to keep that message very short over there, so I can get out here and go door dash. Y'all know baby girl went to sleep so early yesterday that her butt. I woke up at 4 o'clock. She was over there watching. She was watching one of my shows, Bob's Burger. She was like, Mommy, I can't. I went to sleep early. I said, yeah, I know, baby. You went to sleep early. I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning. She over there watching Bob Burgers this morning, y'all. So I had to let her sleep a little bit. This is why we're going to go out a little bit late after. That's why I'm doing these messages. I'm going to go out a little bit late. I had to let her sleep a little bit. So I love y'all. Stay centered, stay grounded. I apologize about the beginning, but if you are an energy reader like me, sometimes energy is heavy. And that was heavy and disturbing that. My eyes was watering back here. My eyes was literally watering because I'm like, man, this is very bad. It's not okay to hurt another person. And people and whoever you are, and that's the thing about you. And that's why people might like understand, because if you are the Aquarius, we're humanitarians. We care about the planet, the people, the children, the judges, the people that don't care about you. We always, and that's our heart, and that's what I deal with every day. Is because I love everything on this planet. I love everything. Do I dislike people's characters, how they present? Yes. And I always say that whatever somebody did, it makes me feel like they all they did was try to make me a worse version of myself, because I always and will always love the world and love people. But they didn't see that. People didn't see that you love everything. You might not care for things that they did or their characteristics or whatever, but there was the surface of the reading was love. And that you were a practical person, mother, father, single person, whoever you are, you just was practical. And you had, and however you celebrated the star, higher up on energy, however you celebrated your God and praised your God is what you did. And it's so sad that it took for it to go this far for people to realize that you believe in God and you celebrate and communicate with your God in your own way. Just because they go to church and go to a temple or do whatever it is, they praise their God their way, you praise your God your way. And your way in the beginning was not acceptable. If you were spiritual, that's not praising God. But if you know anything about spirituality, it is the natural way of life, meaning you do things the natural way. You communicate with God the natural way. You don't have to burn incense. And I get upset with people that say that when you burning incense and you're burning candles, then it means you're doing sorcery. It does not mean that. Shit, I love candles. My gifts are candles. When my ex used to buy me gifts, he buys me candles because I just like candles. Doesn't mean I'm doing work. I got incense because I like stuff that smell good. It doesn't mean sorcery. But their way of thinking was different than your way of thinking. Me going to a botanica, I ain't doing nothing to you. I do stuff for me. If I'm spiritual, I'm gonna indulge in the things that I do. I love spiritual. So that was me opening a botanica. Because if I'm gonna go to a botanica, buy candles, herbs, I'm gonna sell it. Because that's what I love. So you do what you love. And so everything in my life, I do the things that I love. It coordinates with the things that I love internally. So if it's internal, so it's out. And so I thought by all the things that I did, like my hair companies, everything, it's what I love. So if I love it, doesn't mean I have to sell it. It's what I love. So I do what I love. That's the best thing in being an entrepreneur. And when you are successful, it's those people that love what they do. This is why you got a lot of entrepreneurs and pioneers who are successful, because they did what they love. And they put they all into what they love. When people doubted them for doing what they love and said that, hey, this computer won't gonna sell, that cell phone, that clothes won't gonna sell, and they believed in it because it's what they love. And when you do what you love, so it in, so it out. The world will eventually see what you saw and what it is that you love. Now you got a lot of people out here indulging in the things that you love now, but they won't let you know. They're not gonna tell you something and bought your shirt. They don't listen to your music on the low. Everybody I love that do music that I knew, I listened to their music. I listened to their music. I used to promote their music. I'd be like, son, listen to my friend music. Son's fire on the keys. He can make some sweet beats. I used to even say my brother. People and things of that. Those are the things that I do because it's the things that I love. And I see if you're good at it, I'm going to make sure everybody know that I know you're good at it. But they didn't see those things and whoever you are. So I love y'all so much. Stay centered, stay grounded, continue putting your mind what you want to project into your reality. Know that it's always justice over here. And it will never not be that. And I'm always going to be an advocate for the rare breeds, the underdogs, the ones that go overlooked. You know, somebody try to tell me that's religious, that I should not use rare breeds, but you don't even understand why I said rare breeds. Because rare breeds are the underdogs, the lion, the lioness, whoever you choose to be, that go overlooked. The ones that deal with injustice every single day. And it took me time to figure out those names because I went and Googled, found out what rare, then the breed, then I Googled rare breed, and I got underdog energy, all off of this. I take time in the names that I pick because everything has a meaning. And so that's who I am. And I am doing great. Dana, you said, Sierra, how are you doing? I am great. Now that I got this reading over with, because boy, I was emotional. So I love y'all. And just continue to be that motivation you know you deserve. Everything else will always fall into place. And of course, go about your day, okay? With that being said, you already know it's H-E-double-L-A, love and light, and not in the dark way. It's H-E-double-L-A, love and light every day. Light and love. Outie, you guys.